Now I've drawn 4 cards for each month of the year, and I've drawn a Lenormand card, a tarot card, a oracle card, and some advice from the fairy tarot. So let's begin. So for January, you've got the mice card over here. So there's some kind of financial loss that is going on over here. It's been a gradual loss. So make sure you're watching your spending or whatever money is coming out of your accounts. You've got direct debits and things like that going on. But this is really slow recovery that is coming, slow loss that is going on. And it's been going on over a long time as well with the mice card. Now you've got the King of Cups over here, so you are in some kind of role that involves teaching. You can see the man with a little baton over here, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with who is very, very, has got that teacher role and is a very supportive person. But all in all, I think this is the role that you are taking on as being a teacher, somebody who is imparting information to other people, maybe being a mentor in your work. So if you're making up your mind to do something, maybe you want to do a teaching job, this would be the right time, it says, to make any kind of move that you want to make. So if you want to change direction or do something new, this is really the time to be doing it. Now you've got the Hermit card over here, and this is the card of Virgo, and it's also a card about teaching, really, and it is find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So if you want to take in a role as being a mentor or finding yourself a mentor, this is the time to do it. And it seems like with this King of Cups over here, you are going to meet that person if you are looking for a mentor, or you are going to be that person, mentor. So taking on a teaching role, or becoming a teacher, or actually looking for a mentor, and this is the right time to actually do it. So this is happening in January. Now in February, you've got the ship over here, so you're going to be making some kind of change. It might mean that you're going to be traveling a lot, or meeting a lot of people from foreign countries, traveling overseas, or communicating with a lot of people from overseas. There's some legal issues that you are dealing with. There's some judgment that is pending, and you are waiting for that to come through. You've got powerful and mighty over here, so you might be dealing with forces that are beyond your control right now, and they are making the decision, so the decision completely rests with them. You've got the Two of Winter. You can see a decision is being made, so you're waiting for some kind of a legal decision to come in February, and this is causing you to be a bit anxious because maybe you're expecting the worst case scenario, but some legal decision will be coming in in February, and this is something that you won't be able to, you don't have really any influence over it. So in March, you've got a bear coming in. So this is talking about, getting maybe an offer from a really big company, or some really, a person of a great authority, some kind of offer coming in for you. Usually this talks about offers from big corporate companies, or getting a job that is very, very high up the ladder. So high up the corporate ladder. So some kind of offer coming in for you. Now you need to use your intuition. There's some information that has not been revealed. So do some research. Find out what has not come to light yet, and you need to wait. Be very strategic in how you're doing things. You have to review this information before you actually make a decision. If you're going for something, be very persistent in it. Make sure that you're keeping up. So persistence over here says, wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definitive ways and making and acquiring riches, and backing those plans up with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. So really you have to be persistent in any kind of career that you are pursuing right now. So if you are waiting for some kind of job to come in with this high priestess, some kind of job offer, you've got to just persist, and maybe you've got to hassle them a little bit to find out what news, what is going on. You've got the Eight of Winter over here, so you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself, thinking that you are powerless when you are not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. So you are waiting for some kind of job to come in. It looks like you are, and you're waiting for some kind of news with this high priestess. You need to be persistent in order for you to get your information, and you must have self-confidence because you do have the skills it takes to get this job, so you just need to persist in it and believe in yourself. So that's happening in March. Now in April, you've got news coming in finally in April, and this is good news that is coming in. And this work that you're going to be starting, so you're waiting in March. Most of March is, it seems like you're waiting and maybe being a bit stressed out by it, but it looks like the job comes in. You've got this page of pentacles coming in, so definitely some kind of intellectual work, involving where you are spending a lot of time by yourself, but a lot of thinking involved in it, a lot of intellectual work involved. And you've got the Conquer card, so you are going to get this particular post that you have been waiting for, or you've been vying for. But you need to keep up the pressure in March so that you get this job. You've got the Two of Summer over here, which says that whatever problems you have will be resolved. And with the Two of Summer, it's like the Two of Cups, so you are getting into something that you really love, and also maybe there'll be somebody that will be very supportive in this particular role that you are going for. So some good news coming in April about this job that you're applying for. Okay, so in May, you've got the broken mirror over here, and there's some kind of event that happens, some kind of challenge that you are facing in that particular year, that particular month. There's some kind of choice or decision about this job, or finding a direction in which to go. You've got the Two of Pentacles over here, trying to make a decision about which direction you want to proceed in. This is also doing a lot of things, juggling a lot of tasks, multitasking, being very, very busy, trying to find your balance again, and also juggling finances a little bit over here. Make sure if you're juggling finances to keep things very simple. Don't overspend, don't try to do too much with your money. Make sure that you are keeping things in balance, really. And then you've got the Queen of Winter, which says let go of people or things that are no longer serving you. It is now time to focus on your career. So you need to take charge of your life, and you need to focus on your career. It's time for you to be selfish and, not really pay too much of attention on relationships, but rather focus on that career and make sure you are finding that balance, especially with this Two of Pentacles, because it's going to need everything you've got to, just keep yourself going, or keep your balance. And also it seems like you're making some kind of decision on how to proceed forward. So make sure that you are in control of that situation and taking charge, especially with this Queen of Winter. It's also advising to be very, very patient so that things can work out and go in your favor. So in June, you've got the Fish, and their money comes in with this job. So whatever focus you have on May pays off in June, because you've got the Fish card, and this is talking about a lot of money coming in. It looks like you're getting a good position over there. It looks like a position of authority with this King of Pentacles, and money is coming in with that. On the other hand, you might also be needing a kind of a loan or some kind of financial help, and you will get that if you need it. But it's generally, if you need a promotion, or if that's what you were going for, you will win in the end. You've got the win card next to it. So whatever post you've been applying for and persisting with, it looks like that all that persistence pays off, all that hard work pays off, and you win. And you've got the Star, which is a leadership role as well. So this is definitely you in a leadership role over there and making a lot of money from it, and a lot of money coming in with the Fish. It looks like June is the turning point month for you, where everything starts going your way. You've got the Star card over here, and it says look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So you're going to be finding your direction, and you're going to be in that leadership role, and you're going to be in the limelight, in the spotlight, and people are going to be listening to you. So June, generally the month of your birthday, is going to be a really good game changer for you, and it's going to be a very positive month. So in July, you've got this is the order, which denotes some kind of award, some kind of recognition for the work that you've been doing. So a lot of people are impressed with what you're doing. You need to, you've got the Two of Rods over here. So you're a bit afraid to move forward and make decisions. You think that everything is not going to work out. Maybe it didn't work out in the past. You can see this man looking behind him at the shadows, and the shadows look like monsters. So don't look at the past and paint that future with that same paintbrush. In other words, make sure you're looking at things with a fresh set of eyes, and you have new expectations. And you've also, with this Two of Rods, have got to make good plans so that you don't repeat the past mistakes. And you have to have the courage to do things. You need to be proactive. You've got some kind of choice coming in on what to choose, so don't be afraid to act. You've also got to adapt to the situation. So whatever is going on, you've got to roll with it, and you've got to adapt to it. Make sure you are taking things in your stride and not getting upset or unnecessarily if things are not going your way. You've got the Awakening card over here. So this is a card of change the way you are looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So things might look like they're not moving really for you, and this might be a bit frustrating, but they are. And this is just a temporary energy that is coming into place, maybe allowing you to see some new solution to your problem. So you need to look at things from a different point of view, get different perspectives from people. Maybe you have to give up something, make some kind of sacrifice in order for you to move forward. So abandon some idea or ideal that you are believing in or that you're working with in order for you to make a change in your life. And really, this is a card about adapting to that situation. So don't be afraid to make any kind of decisions. Be bold, be brave, and that will, a lot of people admire what you're doing. But if you have to just wait for things to happen in order for that information to come to light so that you can move forward, you will just have to do that. And don't be frustrated if things don't seem to be moving in July. Now, in August, you've got the Lion over here, which usually talks about like a lot of news coming in. This might not be something that you're very, very happy with. It could be a dispute, an argument, some kind of shocking news coming in, not something that is very pleasant. It surprises you. You've got the Five of Rods over here, so you might be having disputes. Again, this windmill is not turning, so it looks like things are pretty much at a standstill for you over here. And this might be frustrating you because you've got the Calmness card that follows it that says, you're getting a bit upset about things. These events are not really in your control right now. So you're going to just have to wait for things to happen. And when it's ready, there's like a divine timing in place. Things will start moving. The wind is controlled by nature. It's not controlled by man. And that is the thing that is going to turn this windmill. So you have to wait for something, the change to come in before you can actually do anything. You need to practice some calmness. So get some meditation going. Try to be very focused. Try to be grounded. And don't try to be upset if things, if the news that you receive is not what you wanted. You've got the Prince of Autumn over here, which says you have to make, practice cautious and wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. So be very focused on your work. You've got to work really hard, and it's going to be very slow going. So things seem to be, it seems to be a little bit of a standstill going on over here with this Awakening card. Things seem not to be moving. With the Prince of Autumn is a very slow night, so it tends to move very slowly, but focus on your work. Just spend a lot of time focused on that work. And even though it seems like things are not really moving, it's a little bit of a lull, you will get over this energy. If it's stagnant, you will actually come out of it. Even though things don't seem to be moving, they are moving, but very, very slowly. But just be calm and cool. And, even with this Five of Rods, if you have any disagreements with people, just, try and walk away from it, because change will come. Even though things seem to be at a standstill, things will, the wind will eventually shift and things will start moving for you. And that's in August. So in September, you've got dealing with somebody or dealing with a situation that's pretty toxic. So you might be dealing with people that are not really, really nice, or dealing with a situation that turns out to be a little bit unpleasant. This will fade away because you've got the Ten of Cups following it, and that's the end of any hardships or problems. You can see the rainbow coming in. So you will deal with some kind of difficult situation, but you will be able to overcome it. And this situation now will give rise to a new opportunity that comes in for you in September. And that is probably a job promotion, actually. So a new opportunity presents itself and gives you puts you into a leadership position over here. So this leadership calls for you to be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, and meeting someone who can help you make your dreams come true. So for some reason, whatever problems you start having will bring this person who will help you achieve your goals. brings them into your arena, and that will bring you the opportunity in order for you to get this promotion. So it looks like things will change, but maybe you needed to go through those hardships in order to bring a person who will help you into your vicinity or into your arena so that you can move forward. But money coming in over there and some kind of promotion or some kind of opportunity coming for you in September. So there is movement that starts again in September. Now in October, you've got meeting a lot of people over here with a handshake, sealing deals, maybe signing new contracts coming in over here. And, the end of the old cycle and getting the job that you wanted with this world card. Finally, the pieces are now falling into place. You got help from somebody and you are now achieving and earning pretty well. You are also achieving your goals as well. And so you've got the world card and the gold card. So it's showing that, whatever you've set out for yourself, you are starting to achieve and money is coming in. You've got the 5 of autumn over here. So it says reach out to others for assistance and don't try and change your career. You might be feeling like you've got a bit of financial problems over here, feeling challenged by financial issues, but there is help and money will come in. Just watch your finances, watch your spending, and ask people for help if you need help and advice in your work situation. Don't be scared to ask for help. So in November, you've got an anchor. This is a very stable job that is coming in that will pay you quite a lot of money. So you are moving into stability and a long-term career path coming. You need to act with confidence and you'll be able to sort out any challenges. You've got the strength card over here. So you will be able to sort your problems out, and, people will actually be, bowing to you, if you like. So act with confidence and make bold moves with this card. The philosophy card is showing that you've changed the way you think about things. You are now practicing a new philosophy in life and you're dealing with things in a different way. So you've actually changed. All these challenges has changed you as a person, and you're dealing with things. You've got the new renewal card, which says, you review the past and present so that you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life's purpose and releasing judgments about yourself and others. So it looks like in November, you've got a little bit of a change. You've got a stable job coming. You're acting with a lot more confidence and authority. You're dealing with things in a totally different way, and you might be thinking of changing your career path or doing something different or doing something that you love, reviewing the past and saying, maybe changing the way you want to go or which way you want to proceed with this renewal card. And in December, you've got the rods and the whips. So there might be some people that you have some disagreements with. So everything not so smooth sailing. You've got, there might be a little bit of problems on the horizon. You need to take a little bit of a break with this 4 of Rods card because of the stress or problems, that you've been dealing with the year. So make sure you're going to take a holiday, get some sunshine, get some recharging of your battery. Abundance is coming to you, so just relax. There's no need to be stressed out. And you've got the 8 of Autumn over here, which says do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So it looks like abundance is coming for you. The 4 is a card of stability. With the 4 of Rods, it's usually celebration. It's usually achieving your goals. It's usually setting down roots. So you're getting into a very stable position. There might be some minor arguments or minor disputes that you have to deal with, but it looks like you might be going for some retraining towards December, or making up your mind to going for retraining seminars, maybe taking on a new role where you are either teacher or learning on the job as well. So whatever comes in is going to increase your skill set and allow you to be able to ascertain a better job in the future. So that's how the year ends, and it looks like it's a good card. It's something where you're maybe specializing, so you're getting better and better at what you're doing, and you are going to be getting something that's long-term coming in with this 8 of Autumn. Also being very focused on work as well by the time December comes. So all in all, a good spread. It looks like, you are changing your pathway. You are moving towards more stability. Maybe in the first part of the year, not so stable. And, you have some sluggishness as far as energies goes for a few months, but soon that picks up and you start moving to something more stable. It looks like, better jobs coming in, allowing you to change your path and allowing you to get a much more stable job where you earn much more money.